of dark sorcerers.
What do you know of the elementals?
That they are the crystals of creation, each one powerful in and of itself. But if you should summon all four together, in the same place, at the same time, whoa boy! Now they must stop the most powerful object in the world from falling into hands of evil. Lyonsbane.
Our adventurers said goodbye to Cartania's canteen and headed back into the flagellants. After 3 hours of travel, they were met by two warriors of Shar, looking to retrieve the Book of Shar, a high-level book that looks into the use of the Shadow Weave to bring forth the Spell Plague. The two warriors of Shar were met by our adventurers and were dispatched, but not before one was able to escape. Now they head towards the Rock of Bral in hopes to free the rest of Kyurgin's people and find an archmage to help decipher the contents of the book. Will our adventurers unravel these mysteries, discover the next ancient artifact in their quest, or just collect more NPCs? Only time will tell. And so we left you guys off on the ship. Basically, the two bodies, or one of the bodies, still on the main deck. Jay is walking back the crystal with Mage Hand and placing it back into the chest of holding, and that is where you guys are at. So let's go through each of you what you guys want to do. We'll go with Jay, since you have the crystal.
Well, I'll first put the crystal back in its holding spot, and
Okay, that's no problem. And the crystal right back where you found it. What else you want to do?
Other than give Tex the evil eye, Jay will, I don't know, go like up on top, right by the what do you call it, pilot seat,
The helm.
and meditate.
Okay, so you're resting. You're pretty tired. You're out of key points. You're up on the helm. We have Lee. What is Lee doing?
I guess resting also, probably.
Okay. Are you going below deck to rest?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go below deck.
Yeah. So you find your bunk. You're laying down. What you do see, Thyros, is Torgin is leaning over the railing, just staring off into space, deep in thought.
I'll walk over and just ask him how he's doing. He's doing okay, I guess.
He kind of has like this distant look on his face, and he goes, I've never had that happen to me before. I don't know if you have. Have you ever died and came back?
Well, I don't know if you died, but yeah, I've definitely had close encounters.
I don't think I could ever get used to that. And
you don't want to.
You don't happen to have something strong to drink? I could use it right now.
Personally, not on me. I'm not much of a drinker, but I think we might still have some mead from that castle we were at a while ago. I would go check there.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need something to help me sleep tonight. That was pretty intense. Any kind of follows.
Just don't take his time.
Yeah. So he follows you down, very distant. You give him some ale that you found from the castle of Shar. Yeah. And
I was close.
Yeah. And he starts just like sitting down next to a barrel. He's got a mug, and he's just like, you can leave me for now. Just check up on me. Make sure I'm not face down in my own vomit.
Well, face down is the least of your worries. Don't want to be face up and choke on it.
That's
yes.
true. Just
will do.
Just come check on me, man.
All right, I'll go ahead and leave for a while, but come back to check on him at some point.
Okay.
Whenever that may be.
Tex, what are you doing? And welcome.
Oh, God, sorry about that. I had to drop the biggest log. What'd I miss? Oh. Howdy.
Yeah, not much. people are, kind of settling in.
I saw a guy, but sort of drinking his demons away. I don't know, in the kitchen there.
Yeah, you saw Torgen. He's kind of, drinking his woes away. He's never been through, been knocked.
He's having a rough.
Yeah, he's having a rough time.
I'll go up next to him, pull a little flask, take a swig of it, and say, "First time."
Yeah, and hopefully the last. I know I've been through battles before. Athos isn't the most peaceful of places, but I've held my own.
That slave planet, it's so peaceful.
Yeah, it's freaking mess, but
Yeah,
I've held my own. I've never come in contact with something like that before, and I really got to step my game up after this. I'm gonna start practicing something.
hey, you should get like some better armor or something, probably.
Or something.
You got like a shirt on, and then that might be useful on Athos. We're fighting freaking space butterflies.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of a different sort of echelon of a situation.
Yeah.
My first time was with Jack Daniels, so I understand it's kind of rough the first time, but
Yeah.
you get used to it.
I don't want to get used to it. I'll steer the ship. I'll protect, but like, if anything, I'll let you be my meat shield. Is that what you said?
That's not how this works. That's the whole job here. It's in the description. You sign the contracts. We already had this whole thing. Did you not read the? Can you read?
I can read, just numbers.
So you can count. All right.
Is that
that's useful?
Oh.
Yeah. But you know what? That's something. That at least is something. We can have. Does any of the other guys know how to read? That's a good question. I can imagine I imagine maybe Trollman does. He can teach you in his spare time.
Maybe.
He looks over those recipe books a lot.
Yeah, Trollman's great. Jay, you notice on the helm as you're sitting down and you look over the deck, the body of that Shar warrior is not there.
Oh. Jay's gonna, stop meditating for a little while.
It was right. You noticed before you can sit down, you were walking up to the helm. You look over before you kind of settled down to meditate. That you notice this.
I'll look over to this. Is the box still there?
The box is in a million pieces, shattered. And Toak gathered up as much of the box as possible, and it went out of sight to investigate what the box is made of.
Okay. And can I, I don't know, from the crime scene tell what happened?
Sure, you can roll me a perception, because
26.
You see a trail of purple blood head towards the railing on the side of the ship. Pretty easy to make out.
Can I look over the banister and see?
Sure, give me another perception. Oh,
Natural 20 for 27.
Yes. You see the blood trail go down the side of the ship, towards the bottom of the ship.
Jay is going to investigate that and go around the ship.
Okay. As you enter the back of the ship, you hear a crunching noise before you crest the bottom of your ship.
Can I see him?
If you want to crest over, but I'm giving you an opportunity to, after you hear the sound of the crunching, do you want to do anything before you put your head over to see?
I'll put my staff into my hands instead of it being slung over my back.
Okay.
And I'll go around. I'm very prepared for this fight.
Okay. You duck your head over and you see Rockard is eating part of this guy's arm, and he looks up at you halfway to biting into this thing's arm, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I can't help it, man. I can't help it."
Isn't that thing rotten?
No,
It was pretty fresh.
No, it was fresh. It just died. It's actually good. If I saved the other arm,
That's not for me, thanks.
he pulls out a salt shaker and puts them on top of the. It's really good with some pepper and salt. And takes another chunk and tears off some and starts chewing.
I don't think Jay cares.
Okay.
Or at least not too much, because it's not cannibalism. This is just another creature.
Actually, when you see it, it's a drow.
Since it's a halfling,
It's still not cannibalism. They're two very different races.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's similar to a monkey eating another monkey of a different species. So it's not like, yeah, Jay wouldn't care. He's not eating another halfling.
Are you calling me a monkey?
Character.
No. I'm pretty sure the others wouldn't like this. You can try to be more stealthy about it next time.
Certainly. I don't think I'm going to eat the whole thing. After I'm done, can I save it?
No, I don't want the crew to see you nod on a corpse.
All right, I'll just throw it over the edge after.
We already gave them once-overs, right? To see if there was anything interesting last session?
You did. It's pretty much the sword was the only thing of value, and that's still on the deck. The armor was torn to shreds.
Okay. Well, then Jay will then go back onto the top of the ship and shake his head, trying to get that image of a halfling eating a drow out of his head, and we'll go meditate up here.
Okay. The ship is standing still. It's 3 hours after you. Well, let's go with it's probably 3.5 hours after you left Cartania's canteen. Towak is rested enough to pilot the ship, if you guys want that.
Keep on trucking.
Okay, so I want to talk to you about Kryn. So Kryn sphere, and these spheres are literally a crystal, like solid object around the solar system. If you run into it, you will hit something solid. The way to go through these spheres are a portal spell or these random portals. Now, a lot of these portals will be owned by companies that charge to go in and out. Your ship is top of the line, has its own portal spell that can go through any crystal sphere. So you're able to go in and out any part. But if not, a lot of these crystal spheres have traffic jams waiting to go through and pay their toll to get through these crystal spheres. Kryn is the sphere around Dragonlance. So that is what that sphere is. It is a very popular sphere. So as you approach Kryn, there is a line of traffic of ships waiting to get in and out. And I wanted to talk to you about the Sea of Shadows as well. The Sea of Shadows is a famous magic dead Sargasso that lies in the phlogiston near Kryn space.
Doesn't work within it.
What's that?
So magic doesn't work within it? I'm trying to understand that exactly.
You do not know.
Wait, so the Sea of Shadows is what exactly?
A Sargasso is it's a type of sea that like swirls around and around like a whirlpool. And it is a shadow, like a dark shadow that swirls around and around and around by Kryn space. And you can see it because it blots out all the stars in that area. And you see just a swirl of this dark, it's like a hurricane of shadow. It is definitely a den of their pirates will be hiding out there for sure.
Described as a hive of scum and villainy?
Yes.
No? All right.
So
just Kryn in general or Dragonlance?
No, the Sea of Shadow.
The Sea of Shadows.
Shadow.
Yeah, the Sea of Shadows hosts a lot of, nefarious types. So you guys can go anywhere within
Yo, I think Kryn is just within our reach.
Yeah, just barely.
Just barely.
Just barely. Well, do we want to? We could stop by and finally get those repairs on the ship we've been meaning to do for like ages.
Yeah, I think that's for the best.
I think that's probably the best call. I mean, the Rock of Brawl's not going to go anywhere. I don't think. Does it move?
The Rock of Bral does move. It does.
Mm-hmm.
But our
Well-
ship is like at a third health.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
need to get repairs done. We've been ignoring this for
it's
way
only
too long.
Kyurgin's people. They can wait.
They can wait.
I
I've been
highly,
chasing after
I
Jack Daniels long
highly
enough.
think we should not stop in Kryn.
Oh,
They-
fine. Why you
They
gotta be
do not
sensible?
know about spell jamming there, and will not have the expertise to fix a ship like this.
Do you think they'll have people who know how to remove curses or dispel magic?
I believe the Archmage at the Rock of Bral will be able to take care of that.
What about on Kryn? Do you think they got any magic stuff, or
Oh, of
just say
course,
fuck it?
they do.
We can just sort of go around this whole sphere then.
Yeah.
And
The,
just say,
the best way
we
is to
can
cut
just
right
pass-
through it. Cut right through it, because your ship can
Huh.
avoid all of
warp
the.
through.
Yep, warp through. So
oh, yeah, let's do
6,000.
that then.
So you go to 6,000 miles
Right,
because
yeah.
that would be as much as Towak can do, and that would be 12. That would be 12 hours.
Oh, so it's like a long rest then during the meantime.
Yep, that's a long rest for anybody who was not, resting. So
Was that included me? I did not
Yeah.
know what I was doing. I apologize. I just came back.
no, it's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, you can either choose to long rest or you could be at the wing this time. It's up to you.
Well, going to let the long rest real fast. I ain't got
Okay,
no stale.
you got it. So I need for Lee. Lee, you wake up after 12 hours. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
10,
that's what we like to hear.
10 or higher, please.
Oh, that's not even
Yo, am I hearing a natural one from Lee? Or never
Perfect.
mind.
What? Nothing out of the ordinary. You're doing good. Okay, so Towak is like, I'm exhausted. I'm going down to sleep. The ship's yours, Jay.
Well, Jay will hop on now.
Okay, so how many key points you putting into this thing?
So, okay, let me answer that with another question. If I, get out of the pilot seat, does, the ship stop moving?
It slowly comes to a complete stop.
Okay.
After you lose all control of it, so
Alright.
of speed, so it's kind of veers erratically.
The question is, once we get to Gray, do you want to stop there and just hang out and maybe get a repairs? Do they have repairs?
No.
Rock of
What
Bral
these
probably
ship-
has prepares.
Yeah.
I like to go all the way there. All right, then we're going right to there.
Okay.
Oh, that's...
Bink,
Okay.
hopping right through.
So this is the end of day 1. You guys head off the flagellants to land at an asteroid to replenish your air. And what are you guys doing? You have enough time. You had 12 hours. Is anybody doing anything during this 12-hour stretch?
I'm gonna try to find Thyros real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock on his door. Thyros,
Yeah,
hello, you
yeah,
in there?
yeah.
Have
Hello?
you had any more of those Panther episodes? I don't know what to call them.
I don't think I have, but I did have another different weird dream where I was buried alive. So I don't think that was a panther one, but definitely was something.
Something.
He told me to go see him. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. It was somewhere on.
Cemetery of Bral.
Okay, I was like, I knew it was on the place we're going, but I couldn't remember where. Told me to go see him at the cemetery, where we're going actually.
Okay, well that sort of keeps things simple and easy there then.
Yeah,
hmm,
thankfully.
there.
Although I don't think there will be much simple or easy about it.
Yeah, no, if Jack Daniels was over there, it's never gonna be simple or easy. That rat bastard. I shake my fist angrily to no one, just in the air. Well, don't let me keep you up. Going back to whittling. That's what Tex is doing. He has a stick that he's just whittling for some reason. He's not even making anything interesting out of it. He just peeling the bark off of it. He's brought the stick with him because stick. Yeah.
Okay.
Me too.
Towak meets you halfway. He's like, all right, I'm gonna power through here. I'm gonna use 1,000. I'm gonna use 2 spell slots here, 1,000 to 12,000 miles. So he's times 12. So 12,000 miles.
12,000 miles gets us not close enough.
Gray space is where Greyhawk is at, and you notice that when you get closer to realm space, you thought traffic was bad. This place is filled. It is hard to travel very far without you guys having to move to the left, move to a right. People are cutting you off. This is like traveling in New York City with the amount of traffic around realm space. This place is hopping with full of traffic.
Oh, that's so much fun. Oh, we've met the New York of realm space.
Tex, there's actually 100 missing from that pile.
Oh, we're gonna murder someone. Someone will die.
Come again?
There's 100 gold missing from that pile.
Okay, I thought that's what you said. I couldn't quite understand you from all this unyielding rage I'm suddenly feeling.
Time to kill.
Belinek?
Um,
Belinek, you online here?
Yeah.
I'm tapping onto like a microphone.
Yes, Tex.
Hey, just a quick little howdly doodly here. You wouldn't have happened to notice anyone entering or leaving this room other than myself, would you?
Where are you exactly keeping this gold?
That is a good question. I thought like in the general storage area, like near the
Is this in the
There's general
chest?
storage.
Is this the chest that leads down where the book in the crystal are?
I'd say like yeah. Yeah,
So
probably.
yeah, we're keeping all our good stuff in the holding chest.
Okay.
I guess then.
Yes, there's one person that went down other than you, Jay, and Towak.
Oh. Would you mind telling me who it was?
It was Timmy.
That son of a bitch. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I figured when I saw what was missing, the other guys probably respect us enough not to do that. The only one who doesn't respect us, well, also, how's it going? What do you write on the name of it? Is it ball liquor on the side of the ship? That'll be all ball liquor.
It's Belinek.
Well, it's not what it says on the side of the ship.
You covered it up with the red paint.
Oh yeah, I did. You're welcome, by the way. All right, I'm gonna go find Timmy
Okay.
and angrily stomp down the hall.
You see Timmy, and he is in his room, head back, feet kicked up, and just whistling to himself.
Hey there, what you doing?
Studying. And he kind of quickly straightens up and goes back to his papers and starts to write.
Sure been stealing any gold?
And he's like, his eyes are darting around. It's like, what do you talk about?
I mean, I'd keep good count of the gold in our ship because it's kind of an important thing to do. And I noticed that 100 happened to be missing. You wouldn't happen to know where that went, would you?
I took it, but listen, in my defense, I don't get paid. I've been stuck on this goddamn ship for like a month with nothing to do. You guys have all the adventures, and I'm just sitting here just twiddling my thumbs. I mean, we go to a space bar. You tell me to stand and not go, and there's all these shiny lights. I mean, geez, Louise.
How the fuck did you lose 100 gold?
I didn't lose it.
Oh, you didn't lose it? Okay, how much you got left then?
Ah, here's 150, man. I won 300.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Okay. Well, when you're saying it when you're phrasing it like that, you say it sounds like you lost it. If
I didn't
you got
lose it. I just
150 there,
kept it. I
okay,
think
I
it's
wasn't
mine.
sure.
You don't even
I
pay
mean-
me.
well, yeah, you are sort of living on our ship. That's your payment there, and you don't. No offense, do much yet. You're still learning the whole magic stuff, which you're doing pretty good at, I have to say. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of you there. But
I'm keeping 50 of this gold. I stole.
Sure.
I mean, I earned it.
did you say you stole it?
No, that was a a Freudian slip. Yeah.
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 I don't know what that is. It sounds like a banana.
Yeah.
But
It's a monster.
cool. Stealing?
No. It's called borrowing. And plus, technically,
Yeah.
It's very easy.
Well, I
It's
mean-
borrowing with the intent to keep.
yeah, borrowing
Yes,
with the intent of thinking it's. I could listen. There's a ton of gold down there. If I wanted to steal all of it, I had the opportunity. I just took a
Yes,
little bit to just have a little fun.
And you've paid it back to us, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
but
and
I'm
I
just
gave
kind
you
of
50 extra gold.
that is true, and I do appreciate that. But it'd be different if you won at gambling or something. Oh, I'm a terrible role model.
I did win it at gambling.
But you also said you stole it, which is confusing to me. Are you talking about like you stole it from us initially? Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying you stole it
I
from the other
mean,
people at the bar.
I gambled, lost a lot, and stole a little bit more. And yeah.
Okay. Shit, I need an adult here. God damn it, I am an adult here. You are a conundrum. You little rapscallion in Ruffles' hair. Don't take the gold from the ship anymore. Please don't. We kind of need that for. If you haven't noticed, this place is kind of becoming a little bit of a shithole with all the damage on the side. We really need to get it repaired.
Can you give me an allowance?
An allowance?
Come on. I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs.
You
and
got 50
sending
gold,
you-
don't you?
Well, I mean, I earned that one. I gave you 50 back, so
Yeah, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So you get. Well, the thing is, we earned all that gold ourselves as well.
not
So like,
not the 50 in my pocket. That was.
oh
this.
my gosh, yes, we've been over this. Yes, I'm with you there.
How
but
about
I'm
you
saying-
give me a gold piece a week? Come on.
That's basically what we're paying the rest of the crew.
Well, you said 4 a week for them, but all right.
No. They each get 1 a week, and then it
All right.
totals up to 20 gold for our total loss,
all
I
right.
think, or whatever
All
it
right.
was. I
All
think
right.
that's what it was. So we now new total of minus 24 per week. Or 24 per month.
Hey, I'll earn it my way, or you help me out the other way.
Trying to think of a good, healthy balance here, because you are 12, and that's a lot of
Going
money.
on 13.
That's still a lot of money for that time. That when I was your age, I barely had the coppers in my boots.
Yeah.
Back in my day.
Back in my day,
Y'all whippersnappers didn't get anyone.
get off my lawn.
Do we have a law to tell people to get off of on our ship?
No.
How about this? If you can create a law on this ship that I can tell you to get off of, I will give you 1 gold per week.
Deal.
So every week when we do this, you have to stand on the lawn and I have to yell, "Get off my lawn," and then I'll give you the gold.
He's already writing up ideas. I'm going to need a bunch of manure and then some grass seed. And,
Actual lawn, maybe like a fake one, as long as it just looks like a lawn.
And he's starting these plans to.
Oh, it might be good to have a garden. Yeah, you can handle gardening.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Actually,
This is turning into an actual decent idea.
a lot of other ships have plants to replenish the oxygen.
Yo,
Yeah,
and we're making a bomb play.
right.
Yeah. You start that. You start on that, and
Sounds good.
I'll yell at you to get off of it, and we'll give you the gold. And all right, we put this 150 back in the ship's coffers, so plus 150 now. 7899.
All right. So last home stretch towards the Rock of Bral. Who's doing it?
Uh-huh. I think we still just have hey Toak, you mind
Yep.
running it for a little bit?
Gets on. Actually, he did. He did the 12,000. Now Jay wakes up. Toak's tired. Now, Jay, you're up. You wake up. Toak's exhausted. He goes and passes out.
All right. Well, I'll put in like, hold on. How far are we away from this place?
3,000 miles.
I'll put in 2 key points. That'll get us there in 3 hours, right?
Sounds about
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put in 2 key points.
All right. So you approach the Rock of Bral, and there is a line of ships waiting to get to the dock area. And you slow down and you fall into line, and there's signs on each side of our, where the line forms, so you can't break free. And as you get closer and closer to this line, it takes a while. A platform rises up, and 3 men are on it with these white uniforms and ledgers. And he comes up to the side of the ship on this platform that rises up, and he goes, I need to speak to the captain.
That'd be me, Steven. Steven
Okay,
Seagal.
Steven Seagal. I see your ship is Jay was here, and he
Yes, that's the name.
steps onto your ship and goes, oh, this is a pretty new ship despite all these holes in the side. What are you planning to do on the Rock of Bral?
Get our ship fixed. Get some of these holes mended.
I see that. How long do you plan on staying?
However long that takes. I'm not a ship magician. I'm just a shitty magician.
That's fine. You do not mind if we inspect the ship for any contraband?
I do kind of mind that there. We just want to get the holes fixed real quick.
Oh.
Do I
Not
hear
really.
this going on?
Yeah, you have to slow the ship down, and you can hear this.
I will like mutter to Belanak, I guess, since he can hear really much anything. Is there a way you can hide the crystal and everything else?
There is no way for me to do that. I can just talk.
What if we can have our onboard computer give you a list of what we got on board? Would that work?
That's not going to.
What even is contraband? Just curious.
What?
I'm not sure what
Well,
the customs are here.
There's drugs, there's slaves, there's illicit things, there's dark magic, there's all sorts of things that this is the DM talking to you. That you would know what contraband was.
What do you define as dark magic? Would a crystal be considered dark magic?
Probably not. Probably
Would
not.
Would
of Shar.
our
The Book
crew
of
be
Shar,
considered?
if he sees that and knows what it is, definitely would be considered some
Would our crew count as slaves because they were slaves and
No.
were like bought as slaves, but are not being
No, they're not.
operated as slaves?
No, they're free to go about on the ship. They just resemble pretty much sailors at this moment. And they
Okay,
wouldn't-
I
they're
wasn't sure
free.
because
Yeah.
I didn't know if they had names or something. Like, I don't know, like a database of missing people.
But what he does do, he goes to the helm, and the helm itself has sort of like a VIN number on it that it can know what ship, where was it made, if it was stolen, and he has a
That's a problem.
yeah, and he looks at it and he goes, "This is a brand new ship, and he looks around the command console and goes, "Wow, this thing's decked out. You guys must have a lot of money."
No. You see, we're borrowing it on loan. That's why it's got so many holes in it right now.
Oh.
We do have to return it at some point.
That's a shame. If you had a lot of money, I could just leave right now. But since you don't have a lot of money,
I mean, I
you
could
have
drop
to-
about 10 gold accidentally if you happen to stumble into it. I mean, that's anyone's business,
So
Not a lot of-
you drop 10 gold.
I'm just saying that out loud to him.
And he goes, and he points to one of his guys. And goes, "All right, you can leave." He leaves him and one other guy.
All right.
How do you feel about 20 more?
I'm debating on that
So,
right
okay,
now.
that's not even that much.
Yeah.
Jay says that out loud to him from the.
And he goes,
Ow.
What the
he
hell?
goes, "Well, looks like my job's done here. Here, go to the docks to the right. That's where you'll find the repairs."
Real
Yeah.
quick question.
Yes.
Have you heard of a man by the name of Jack Daniels? Has he come into port recently?
All right. Let's
He's
see here.
he owes me about a bunch of gold from a poker game, and I've been trying to chase after him to get him to pay it back.
He does not know this guy whatsoever.
Never
he's-
heard of the most
Never
infamous beast
heard
pirate
of-
there is.
Yeah, never heard of him.
We could ask him about the god that is on the Rock of Bral, like the most worshipped one. He'd go, "Who?"
He would
With
know
that
his
roll?
mom with that role. So he's
Well-
like, "Yeah. So you were saying about the gold?"
Give me a second. I got one more quick question. I heard there's some sort of bar here called like the Roaring Lion,
Rampant Lion.
Rampaging Lion.
Yeah. Actually, he gives you. You ever go to like a touristy town and he gives you a map?
Vegas.
He gives you a map with like all the scenic areas,
Oh.
right? With all
I know
like,
exactly
with a
where you-
number,
It's like
for
a
each one.
amusement park area.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
the
Well, here it is. He gives you this map. He's like, "Yeah, here you go."
World.
for an advice barbecue place
He's
down
like,
right by
"Help
the
yourself."
water slide.
Yep. Go ahead,
And
and you can see where you need to go. Here's your map.
Okay, now.
So, all right,
I'll hand him 30 gold because why
Alright.
not? I have the money.
Okay, perfect.
all right. And he says, "Thank you. My job is done here. So, you guys have a good one."
Wait. Where do we park for maintenance?
It's
Docks on the right.
yeah, it's right in here. See where I'm?
I just wanted to make sure it was a specific spot or something.
Yeah, it's.
But
it's
I'd assume so, but I just want to double check.
F-27.
F-27.
Got it. Oh yeah, those are the shipyards. Duh.
Yep.
Uh,
So as you get closer, these are the shipyards where the repairs are done, and if you're unloading cargo, these docks to the left of that, these are like the scenic touristy people who are just docking their ships on the
Little dry
side.
docks?
Yeah, dry docks all along the edge. You see
Mhm.
a thousand of these ships. Also, there's ships going in each one of these caves over here. These are merchants that own warehouses, and they go into these dock caves. This place is a mile long, and what you can really see when you see this is a beautiful castle at the very top. It slopes downward. There's a lake in the middle of it that kind of like is indented down. Then it slopes towards where the docks are. And on the underside of this seems like it's called the Citadel, where there's the food and the crops are made there. Plus, there is the Royal Navy. You see ships docking of these warships that protect the Rock of Bral or underneath the rock.
Mm. Yeah, I was about to say that's probably the most protected place because
Yes.
that's where all the food is. Oh, those guns are massive. What the?
Yes,
What you're looking at?
they are
They're,
Oh,
They're-
those are guns.
the 154.
they're called the Vines.
Wait, where?
The very bottom, those giant long like things. Those are guns. There, I didn't
Yeah.
realize. I
Yeah,
thought
those
they're
things
just like
are
tunnels.
I do
Mm,
not know what you're talking about.
the
Oh,
yeah,
those
those things.
yeah,
cannon?
Yeah.
But-
those are
oh,
cannons.
Nani?
Yes, this place is kitted out, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, let's go find us a repair guy.
Okay. So as you get closer to the dry docks at 140, you see these gnomes and workers there that ask you to throw down ropes so they can guide your ship down.
I'll throw a couple, like tie a couple ropes and throw them
Yeah.
over if that's what they're asking for.
Yep. So- Yep. So you throw them and they grab them and they start guiding your ship down to this V-shaped dock. So your ship sits perfectly down in it. They tie your ropes down so your ship doesn't lift up automatically. And you are now officially at the Rock of Bral.
Hey. You guys ready to spend 15 kajillion coins on repairs
Yep.
and upgrades?
Yup.
So you hear a whistle on the bottom, on the the floor of the dry docks, and as you look over, there's a woman in dark or grayish hair, and she's got a little toy boat in her hand, and she's like, "Howdy there, what can I do for you?"
Is she a good looking woman, or is it just sort of just a older woman?
You could
here?
see she's handsome in her elder years. She might have been beautiful. She's still beautiful in her own way, but
Gotcha. Howdy there. Name's Tex. We're interested in getting some repairs done on this.
I can see that. My name's Ardania Shipwright. I run the dry docks here. And what are you looking at here? What do you need? Just
You know,
repairs or some upgrades?
Yeah, so we would like some repairs and some upgrades, to be particular.
Okay.
I don't know about these folks, but we'd like to have like some sort of oxygen generator upgrade or something like that.
Yeah,
thrown
we
on
can
there.
do that. We can also,
That's good.
we can. There's plenty of.
Pause.
She's
All
like,
these upgrades.
she's going around and she's taking notes, and she's like, it's going to cost you 2,040 gold pieces for me to repair what you got there.
How about 1,900, and I'll take you for a night on the town.
She laughs. She's like, you're not my type. But if you're
All right,
willing-
Jay will take you for a night on the
If
town.
you're willing to spend a little bit extra on some upgrades, we could talk about lowering the repairs.
All right, yeah.
We could put some metal around part of your hull and make your ship a little bit stronger.
Yeah, a little
if you're willing to
more
do that.
armored would be good.
All right.
Additionally, I heard of these devices that people use to communicate over long distances. They're like these teeth that are like this iridescent sort of indigo. They call them like Bluetooths. And I was wondering if you have any of those.
I was wondering where you're going, but I
I-
was just like,
I do not have any of that. If you want any upgrades to like the helm or all of that, you're gonna have to go talk to the Arcane here, or there's a couple of shops. Right now, what we can do is repair your ship, add some stuff to your hull, masts, stuff like that. But any of the upgrades
Yeah.
like that, you're gonna have to go shopping within the Rock of Bral.
All right,
I
then I
have-
guess that's probably what we'll have to settle on then.
I have 2 upgrades I'd like to request.
What do you got?
1, can you put a dragon head on here that breathes acid?
I can definitely put a dragon head that could that you can put gas in, but we do not have that. We can build the device, but for the mechanism or the gas, you're gonna have to go shopping somewhere else.
What about just like a giant dong on the front of the ship instead?
That
No,
we can do for sure.
don't
hell
even
yeah.
think about it, Tex.
What? Belknap's gotta feel good about himself sometimes. Oh, he rammed some
Why
Jesus
did
Christ.
I bring you along?
Also,
child.
could you paint the ship black?
Sure, we can paint the ship black. That would be about 50 gold right there.
Oh, Jay, you see this is our red ship here, and you want to paint it black?
Green ship. I love the reference though.
Yeah.
All right, it's not too bad.
How much would adding the dragon head cost?
Oh yeah.
That's
And what
pretty
about the dick?
intricate. Like I can add a dragon head without breathing fire, and that's going to cost you. And she's puts a pencil in her mouth and she's looking over. That's going to be about 500 gold. That's pretty intricate work here.
It's for Bellinak.
Yeah, but it's
So-
not going to breathe fire. You can add 2,000 to that for me to be able to breathe fire.
Well, as long as there's like a workable jaw and like the eyes light up, I think that'll make him happy.
No, it's just going to be wood. Like
Oh,
a wood.
Oh,
head.
wood?
Yeah,
Wood?
it's
No, we
fine.
can't.
500.
500. That's art.
It's a big carving
It's huge.
for a
Yeah.
dragon head.
I don't think it's worth it.
Could we have a metal one that lights up, but without breathing fire? How much would that cost?
Metal. Now, if you look at 142, that's a smelter. There's black smoke coming out of there. And like,
We have
well,
to
we
talk to them, wouldn't we?
no, I work with them. I just contract it out. So let's see, something that size, metal. It's going to be about 1,200.
Well, we'll put a pin in that one for now. I think. I think that's probably the smart move. We got to check out, see what else is available in the city
Certainly.
before committing
gonna-
to that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be about two days for me. It's gonna be make it 3 days because we're doing the iron work and doing all that. It's gonna be about 3 days of work here.
All right. We'll be able to stay on our ship during this time,
Certainly, but
Okay, wasn't sure if
it's
we-
not a party zone. Okay, I'm just letting you know. If you cause a ruckus, we're gonna abandon our work and kick you off.
Random quick question: where is the party zone?
She turns around and she just waves her hand at all of the buildings right there.
Thank you. Very specific.
Would you, oh Christ! Would you like to go to a place called the Laughing Beholder? Because that is right there.
Yeah, and we can hit up the Drunken Octopus. I saw that one somewhere in there. I don't know where it's at, but I saw like the name.
Oh god, yeah. This is like looking at one of those maps. Like, hold on, where is this
God.
place?
Yeah,
like
tell me about it.
there is Xeno Extermination Ltd. Oh, that's nice, I guess.
So you guys are free, but before you do, you see Timmy just jump off the side of the ship, almost land on the ground, and
Back
just
in 3 days.
just start kissing the dirt and just rolling around and say, "I missed you so much. I missed you so much."
He does that. Don't worry about him.
Yep. Okay.
It's totally normal.
So where you're holding up your touristy map? Where are you heading?
Well,
Whoever.
the-
Where's a magic shop? You just pick one and call it a magic shop, like the apothecary. Which one can I get rid of this goddamn
So-
magnet hand?
So
That's the
before you
one thing
go,
Tech's gotta get rid of.
Towak says, "Listen, there's a couple things we need before you guys go off and have a blast. There's some things I need you to do. One, we need a lock. Okay, we need to lock this chest up. So you got to find a
That's
place
what
to
they
get a
call it.
lock. You got to
I saw a
find.
place called Lock and
Yeah.
Key.
You got to find our archmage. Okay, and get him over here to read this book. Then, if you guys want to go to the Rampant Lion, that's fine. Or the Cemetery of Bral, whatever. I know you guys wanted to go there.
Right. Yep. All right. Sounds good. We'll go to the Rampant Line and the cemetery first. Then we'll get that lock in Archmage. Well, I'll probably go to Archmage first. Again, like gestures at body. This whole thing's gotta. I need to get some books that maybe you can learn it, or maybe they can show you how to do it.
This is freaking mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea. GM, where's the Archmage?
I'm slowly drawing things in. If you look towards the top, in green, that is the Mages Guild.
So, where you
I think
guys
it's like
heading here?
To the Mage Guild. Away!
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun.
I tell the rest people, keep a good eye on the ship. They give a thumbs up. And we head
So
out.
you guys head towards this direction right here. Up. So actually, there's little walk paths right up here. And you make your way towards Dock Street, right? Which way are you going? Down?
It's this way.
Okay.
The Mage Guild's like the red one.
Okay, so it's not quite 15 feet, as you know.
Yeah,
but,
I figured it's a little different than that.
This place is packed with ongoers of all different sizes and shapes. You see humans, a lot of humans, just a lot of sailors and in all that ilk. You see the streets have these dinosaurs that you know are Dracon that you met. One that looked at the Cartania's canteen, but they're pushing carts. There's no horses, but there are these Dracon. There are Dragonborn. There's a Minotaur that's walking by, half orc. A couple of goblins are running about the streets as they pass by. You see these jugglers and buskers, and this place is packed. And all around you see people. It's really busy. So you guys are making it to the Mages Guild at 78.
Yep.
All right, let me get you to 78 here.
Why do they need more than 5 different armor and weapons shops? There's
Uh,
also a
I don't know.
Yakuza house. What?
We'll probably run into a couple familiar faces at the Yakuza house. But, we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
Yes, to the Mage Guild. Away!
Okay, so this is it's a form of a slender tower of dark stone, and it sets apart from anything else in the city. So you walk in, and the lower floor contains the reception area, and there's a couple of meeting rooms to the left and right. And there is a person sitting at a desk at the reception area. It is a slender man, probably of 19 or 20. You could tell this is more of an apprentice who's taking this internship here. And he looks up at you and goes, "May I help you?"
Wait. Is there a bell? Like one of those bells?
Yes,
Like
but I'm paying attention to you.
I'm ringing the bell.
He's like, yes, I see you. What can I do for
Hello.
you? Yes.
As you can see, me and my friends here are quite look up and down, enchanted with magic.
I do see this. Your hands have ropes tied to them.
Yeah, you see, they kind of like they're like magnets. We need to get some people to dispel some of that.
Yeah.
Maybe also, I'm gonna lift my shirt up and show like my bug thorax
Wow.
or chest.
That is interesting.
And we might want to get that. I need to get that reversed.
Okay.
Somehow.
Yep. We can do that. So you
we can keep the arm and the leg though. Those are kind of balling. So I'm okay with those.
Okay. So you need 2 dispel magics.
Yep, probably.
Okay. That's.
I was wondering.
Go ahead.
Do you is there like an archmage I can speak to? That's something very, very serious we need to talk to him about.
Yeah. There's only one Archmage, Gamelon Idiger. He runs a shop.
Oh, I'll have to find a shop.
Yeah, he runs.
Hold on. Wait, no. Hold on. I'll look at my map.
Yeah.
I got the.
He
I can find
runs Gamelon's Curios.
Uh-huh.
Found it.
Found it?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. You can meet him there. If you want to get your Dispel Magic, we can do that here or any other mage services. For 2 Dispel Magics, we have to first see how high of a magic that we need to use. But for every, it's probably going to be 200. It's going to be about 200 gold pieces for each Dispel Magic.
For the total there? 200?
Yeah, 200 for each Dispel Magic. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I insight check and make sure he's not making up some nonsense prices?
Sure, go right ahead.
Oh, I got those 2 20s. Ready to see that nat one? Oh,
No.
never mind.
Holy
We keep
shit.
going.
Okay,
Be in there.
so he is probably highballing a little bit, but he's not going alone. This is pretty much standard like pricing that he's gonna tell anybody who comes in.
Yeah, you sure
I'll
you
mutter
can't knock
that
it down a
in
little bit for us?
Sure. Let's. Why don't you actually do a persuasion?
Yay, I'm usually pretty good at these. I can't wait to get on that one.
Hey.
15.
Yeah. So, we can knock it down. 15 gold each, so 30 gold.
Alright, that's not bad. I was wondering, I guess I'd probably go to the guy, the Curios. I love me some Cheerios. And get the books and stuff we were looking to purchase from him. So I guess it's not too useful to talk to you any more than that. But yeah, let's get this dispelling doing.
Okay.
Do you have like any scrolls of dispel magic? Because odds are once we leave this place, we won't be coming back, and this tends to happen a lot, as you can see. It's happened 3
Sure.
times already.
This is not a shop. This is for hiring mages. Or for learning. If you are part of the Mages Guild, you're able to go in and purchase. If you want to buy stuff, you probably wouldn't do it here.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So either way, just want to get the dispelling done.
You go into the back, and there's a
370.
a bed there that you can lay down with a paper. There's like a paper that you can sit down on as you lay on there, and a mage comes in and goes, "All right, let me. What do you need dispelled?"
Lift up shirt. This little bug thing here, and if you notice, my hands kind of get stuck together like magnets.
Okay, so
It's really annoying.
easily dispelled, both of them. With his, since you're paying for this, if he didn't succeed, I would actually roll for your spell DC, but he would just keep trying until he got it here. So
Got it.
if it didn't
Okay,
work
so
the first time.
I was about to say, oh, what a ripoff. No, actually, wait a minute. If they keep on casting it until it's dispelled, if you come in with like a medium level spell cast on you, that's not bad for 200 coin.
Yeah, you're going for a service. If it doesn't, he would leave and get somebody higher to try it. But after a while, he succeeds, and your chest starts to the magic aura enters you. It's super cold as you see this insect chest of yours start to dissipate and almost melt and disappear, and your chest is there, and your hands, which were always you're fighting, your arms were getting tired after a while, begin to drop, and you can feel the pull come away.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Such a pain in the ass. You have no idea. Like the
Oh, I can
thorax
believe
part
it.
wasn't that bad, but it was kind of
Wild,
annoying.
wild magic. I see, right?
Yeah. You want to see something really cool? And I take my wand out, my gun out, and turn it into a bird, and it turns back. Like, check that out. And I do it a couple times.
He actually, his eyes open up and he goes, "Can I just see that for a second?"
Or do you want to go over and hang out with him for a second? You okay with that?
He,
He's gonna look at the birds and look at me.
yeah.
All right. He's just sort of just casually flutter over.
Okay. He like is in deep thought as he sees this, and he goes, "I've never seen magic like this. Where did you get this from?"
Well, it sort of just happened. It's kind of weird to say. So like he flew into town one day. He seemed to really like my sister, and then she was chased out of town by this scoundrel by the name of Jack Daniels. Have you heard of him, by the way?
Hold
He's
on.
supposed to be somewhere around
Let
here.
me see here.
Hey,
He has a momentary nod. He goes, "Yeah, I've heard of him."
Sure, well, we'll go back to that in a second. But long story short, he killed my sister, and then I woke up and this thing was sort of just hanging around outside and sort of started following me, and then I can start doing spells and stuff.
Interesting. You wouldn't happen to like want to sell this?
I don't think I can. It sort of follows me around, and either way, I don't really want. I mean, he's nice. Yeah, he's
How
pretty chill
about
most of the time.
how about if you I pay you to allow me to study this?
Chad, are you okay with that? I mean, are you gonna like poke and prod at him, or what are you gonna do exactly?
Probably cast some identify spells and see what type of arcane magic this is. And
Actually, we have a fellow wizard as well on our ship here, but he does not know how to dispel magic. If you could maybe teach him like how to do that, that could be quite helpful. And I think that'd be a win-win. You won't have to pay anything. You get a little bit extra knowledge and studying.
he's more than happy to come down and join the Mages Guild, but we cannot teach unless you are part of the Mages Guild. I could lose my license.
I get it. It's just we're probably not going to be here for too long. Just the 3 days for the repairs of the ship and just do some little poking and investigating. But in that situation, that'll make it a little more complicated. I get it. I mean, yeah, but we'll have to work out a time for when you can investigate this bird here
Well,
because I need him with me for most of the time.
you
Otherwise,
can
my
come on back, and he gives you a card, and it's Simon is his name. Tameloid.
thank you, Simon.
Simon Tameloid.
Thank you, Simon Cameltoe. Well, I'll keep you in mind. It's something that could be useful. I mean, it'll be nice to know a little more about this thing because it just sort of appeared and then shit sort of went sideways, and I've been running around ever since.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that should do it for me here.
All right. You guys see Tex walks out. He has a little strut to his step. His arms are no longer tied by a rope.
Thank God.
All right. Where are you guys off to?
Well, which place do you want to? Hold on, let me erase the Mages Guild. We'll never go back there, right? I can't. Never mind.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just leave it there. Leave it there. It'll be important. It might go back someday.
Well, we can go here with
Yeah,
the
I have that one marked down. We don't need to go there just
63.
yet, though. Probably focus on like going to either the Archmage or the bar right now. It's up to you.
The cemetery is right there as well.
Way over to the left, but the Archmage is right by the
Or do you want to go to the graveyard right now, Thyros? Since we're here, we're nearby.
We can do that if you want. I'm down. I just want to go at some point. I don't need to go right now.
Alrighty.
I mean, we're close. Why not?
Sure.
Oh shit! I just remember. Hey, Simon. I'm gonna run back inside for just half a second.
Yeah, he turns
Simon?
around. He was
Simon?
heading off, and yeah, what can I do for you?
You didn't say where exactly was Jack. Did you see Jack Daniels or interact with that man?
Yeah, he's pretty infamous around here. I know of him, and I stay clear from that lot. But he has used the Mages Guild before and hired some mages to run some of the helms.
Gotcha. And so does he like a local haunt he typically goes to? Who mages once they came back?
Like I said, I only deal with him business. Like he comes here, and we know of his reputation, and that's it.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, thank you. You have a good one.
All right. So, where are we going? Are we going to the cemetery here?
Let Thyros go to the cemetery.
All right. So
We can do that, although I worry about what kind of can of worms we're opening up at this point.
Yep. It's great though.
It'll
It's
be
your can of worms.
fine.
Yeah, it's my can of worms, but it is also 9:40. I don't know how late everyone wants to stay up.
You go ahead, Thyros. I'll just chill by this gate here and scream if you need help.
Okay.
So you guys all head up to the cemetery, and as you get there, there is a iron gate with a above it is like this archway that says Cemetery of Bral, and you walk in. That's a question.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Texas staying by the gate though. He's not going to go all the way in.
You walk
Cemetery's a bunch
in,
of creeps.
and a thin mist swirls about your feet as you walk between numerous gravestones. At the end of the cemetery, you see a group around a newly dug grave. Mist swirls around them, and when it clears, they are no longer there.
Oh. Okay.
Jay will head over to that cool-looking grave.
Okay. So, Jay, you walk up to this gravestone, and the headstone reads Lyonsbane.
Thyros?
Yeah, I follow him.
Okay. As you get towards the grave, you hear just in your mind, Thyros, my champion. You are a reluctant servant, as was I. I too know what it is like to be cursed and forced to do what I do not wish to do. Forces beyond our control pull and tug like threads of a marionette. No, I wish for you to have free will. I never received, but powers far stronger than me wish to thwart you and take this power. So use it wisely. A skeletal hand thrusts up from the ground. Clutched in his hand is an object.
I guess I inspect the object.
There is,
And
as you pry open the skeletal hands, there is a ring with a brass cover that can be pulled back and forth like it's covering something on this ring.
Okay.
Transcribed along the blood red metal says, to be cursed, but yet cured.
I guess I take it, but I don't know what to do with it. Huh. I don't know if I want to put it on. I'm too afraid. Too many cursed objects.
It always says to be cursed on it, man.
As you investigate
Yeah, but it does say to be cured as well, so, could be either. It's a 50-50.
Yeah. As you investigate, you see this metal covering can slide back and forth, but you have not opened it. It just moves slightly.
Huh. I guess I go ahead and, like, in my hand, I'll pick it up and I go ahead and fully slide it and see.
As you slide it open, a shine of a light emits from it. Your skin begins to crawl as hair begins to form. I need you to roll 2d6 minus your Constitution modifier.
Oh, God,
good
okay.
lord.
2d6 minus Constitution modifier. So, slash R 2d6 minus.
Can I hear a 0?
Would it be -1 or -2? Like, my
what's
Constitution modifier is 1, but if I'm rolling 2d6,
No, just -1.
do I roll
-1.
separately?
Just nope, 2d6 and then -1.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like two separate checks, essentially, or what.
Nope.
Yes, a 1.
You take 1 point of damage as your body
Okay, we got it.
your body starts to transform into a werepanther. Yeah, you
You
see
okay,
him
Thyros?
transform, and now he's a werepanther in that armor that he was wearing before.
I'm gonna have to read all this, but oh dear God.
Yeah.
Thyros, are you still, Thyros?
Yeah, I think. Meanwhile, I just start, like, looking at myself, trying to figure out, like, do I understand what happened, or am I confused?
You're confused, but you have memories of Thyros up to this point. Now now your memories have
Yeah.
whatever you learned at this moment moving forward is just in this form.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, yeah, it's still me, but and I just kind of keep eyeing
Yeah.
as I'm looking around.
Yeah, you're looking
At my
at
body.
your hands. The armor is pretty tight on you a little bit, but you're still
Still there.
You're not feeling any bloodthirsty rages, no animalistic tendencies.
Not that I notice. I mean, maybe later, but not right now. I'm good.
Alright,
I see this from, like, because I'm over at the gate still, sort of just whistling.
No, there's a
Do I-
fog there. You can't really see
Okay,
that
okay,
far.
gotcha, got it. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
well, okay, now you can do this. How about you transform back? I'd recommend not walking around the city looking like a panther with horns and
Yeah,
red.
let's see if I can do that. And then I go ahead. I guess I just slide the ring back.
Yep.
I-
Now you got to roll 2d6 minus this Constitution.
Alright. What is this Constitution? Oh, much better. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yo, can I see some more snake eyes? Can you gain health from taking off?
Can I
No,
gain
there is no
health?
positive health. It would be 0.
All right, I'm still taking 5.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So 5. So you're at 115 on this guy.
That is. Have fun being a
And I
weird
still
like
have, and I still have 19 armor.
Now you can change that armor up from 12, whatever your whatever your armor you add to that.
Wait, actually, what does
Meat shield just got so much better.
would it be 19? It's the chainmail plus the shield.
So shield would be whatever your current armor class is.
Okay. And then, would I still be a paladin in that form?
Oh,
Do I still?
Yes.
Okay, so I still have +2 on all my saving throws.
This is your champion form of your god. Your god is a werepanther. Yeah. Yeah, Lyonsbane is a werepanther.
Wait, Why?
Kelemvor is a werebear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
I got confused.
yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
His name's Kelemvor Lyonsbane.
Yeah, Lyonsbane was his name when alive.
Yes,
Forgot.
yes.